Good morning, students. Welcome to my class. Today we are going to review predictions, but at the beginning we are going to remember the topic of the last class. Okay, so can you tell me when do you use will? Okay, we are going to use will in order to speak about future plans, okay, in order to make a prediction. And can you tell me what is the structure of might? That's right. You are going to use the subject, the auxiliary verb might, the verb in base form, and the complement. Okay? For example, I can say, I might go to the beach next summer. Okay? That is my prediction for the future. As I said before, today we are going to review predictions: will, may, and might. And what is the objective for today? To reinforce the knowledge of predictions through an explanation and examples. It means we are going to review the predictions in order to reinforce your knowledge about that. Okay, so can you tell me what is the difference between might and may? And can you tell me what is the difference between will and may? Okay, today we are going to review that in order to solve your doubts. Okay, so pay attention. Pay attention in that part. What will happen? What may happen? What might happen? We use will, may, and might to talk about predictions based on opinions, something that we believe or calculate. Okay, it means that we can use those words in order to predict something for the future, but our predictions is based on opinions. It means something that we believe or calculate. Okay, and so we are going to use that in order to predict something in the future based on our beliefs. Okay, so today we are going to check that the difference between those words. Okay, so pay attention. We have will plus definitely or certainly. We use this phrase when we are sure that something will happen. Okay, pay attention here. We can use only will. That is the same. We are going to use will when we are sure that something will happen. Okay, but we are going to use those words definitely and certainly in order to give more emphasis that our prediction is going to happen. Okay, pay attention to the examples. We will definitely go out on Friday night. There definitely won't be any disagreement. It certainly won't rain today. Okay, we are going to check at the beginning part the position of that words. Okay, that words are adverbs. Okay, so we can collocate after will or before will. Okay, in both cases the position is correct. Okay, but it's better if you use in that position after will. Okay, but you can use in both positions. Okay, that is correct. That is the same of certainly. Pay attention here. How do you use will? As I said before, you are going to use in order to make predictions based in your opinions. Okay, and what is the structure? Pay attention. You are going to use this subject, will, in this case the adverb definitely, the verb in base form, and the complement. So we will definitely go out on Friday night. I can say we will go out on Friday night. Okay, that adverb is not necessary to use, but if you are going to give more emphasis, you please use it. Okay, and pay attention in that part. 1b. Remember, that is the contraction of will not be. Okay, so you can use won't or will not. That is the same. Okay, that is the same in this case. We are going to see that part. Will plus probably. This phrase is used when we are fairly sure, perhaps 55 sure something will happen. Okay, in this case that is the same. You are going to use probably in order to give emphasis of your prediction. Okay, in this case you are going to use probably when you are 55% sure that something will happen. Okay, that is the difference between will, that will definitely, and will probably. Okay, will definitely 100% that something will happen, will probably 55% that something will happen. Okay, pay attention to the examples. We will probably go to the movies tonight. I probably won't be late tomorrow. Okay, that is the same. Pay attention to the position. We can use after will or before will. Okay, but it's better if you use in that position, after. Okay, we will probably go to the movies tonight. That is the same structure. You are going to use the subject will, the adverb probably, the verb in base form, and the complement. In this case, I am using probably in another position. You are going to use the subject, the adverb probably. In this case, won't, as I said before, is the contraction or will not. Be late tomorrow, the verb in base form, and the complement. Okay, it's better if you use in that way. Okay, but you can use in both ways. Okay, remember, you are going to use will plus probably when you are 55% sure that something will happen. Okay, pay attention between might and might. Okay, these verbs are used to say that something could happen. Okay, pay attention. We are going to use in that way. We might go out on Friday night. I may not come to this class tomorrow. Pay attention to the structure. We are going to use the subject, in this case might or may, the verb in base form, and the complement. Okay, so we can say we might go out on Friday night, or we may go out in Friday night. Okay, in this example, I may not come to the class tomorrow, or I might not come to the class tomorrow. Pay attention to the structure. You are going to use the subject, may or might. The word not, it shows the negative form, the verb in base form, and the complement. Okay, pay attention. What is the difference between might or might? Okay, in this case you are going to use might in order to show less probably that something could happen, that might. Okay, it means, for example, may you are going to use when you are for example 50% sure that something could happen, and might you are going to use when you are, for example, 40% that something could happen. Okay, might is less probably that something happen. Okay, there is a difference between both modal verbs in order to make predictions. Okay, might is less probably that might. Okay, that is the difference. So we are going to do some exercise in order to practice that. Okay, so pay attention. In this case, people definitely use mobile phones in the future. Remember, you are going to use definitely when you are sure that something will happen. We are going to use in this case will. For example, people will definitely, the verb in base form, use mobile phones in the future. Okay, people will definitely use mobile phones in the future. Okay, pay attention. That is my prediction based on my opinions or my beliefs. Okay, In this case, I am sure that people use mobile phones in future. Okay, that is my prediction for the future. Pay attention here. They certainly not write letters. Okay, in that part, that is the same. I am going to use certainly because I am sure that my prediction is going to happen. They will certainly, in this case that is negative, so we not certainly write letters. Okay, that is the same as the last example. In this case, I am sure that they will not certainly read the letters. Okay, that is my prediction about the future. Okay, I am sure that this action is going to happen. We are going to go to the exercise number 3. Pay attention. People read books. In this case, I have to use might. So in this case, you are going to focus on the position of the modal verb. Okay, people might read books. Remember the structure. You are going to use the subject, the word might, the verb in base form, and the complement. Okay, people might read books. That is my prediction based on my opinion. Computers replace teachers. In this case, I can use might, or will. In this case, I am not sure that computer replace teacher, so I am going to use might. Computers might replace teachers. Okay, as I am not sure about that, I am using might. Okay, and we are going to see the last example. Okay, in that case that is negative. We not use the internet anymore. Okay, so we, the negative form, might not, that is the way in order to make might negative. Okay, we might not use the internet anymore. We might not use the internet anymore. Okay, that is my prediction based on my opinion. I am not sure about that, so I am using might. Okay, so remember, we are going to use will when you are sure that something will happen. You are going to use may or might when you think that something could happen. Remember, you are going to use might when you are not sure that something will happen. Okay, it means that might is less probably than may. Okay, that is the difference between might or may. Okay, that is all for today. Thank you, students. I hope that you have learned something else about that. I am going to send you to the platform an optional task. It means that if you need, please do it, okay, in order to understand better. Okay, I am going to give you the instruction through the platform, so pay attention and see you tomorrow. Thank you, students. Goodbye.